No, I know what you mean, man.
So you have all these things going on. You have the moving, trying to get in some workouts. You have the fucking businesses, the training, the nutritional stuff, the podium. Mm-hmm. Where does the podcast rank in there of importance for you to do?
It's obviously we see where it's ranking.
In this list of things to do, where do Josh and I, your man time with Josh and I fit in?
I mean, this is one of those things that I want to do.
Matt's very sensitive today. I thought he was just going to tee off on me. Look at him; he's being all sweet. And shit.
I mentioned it earlier. Like,
make sure to hurt.
That's how I live my life. Of like, I do the shit that I need to do before I do the shit that I want to do. And this is one of those things that it's like, no, I want to do this. If the podcast doesn't happen for a week, it's like, all right, there's a couple unhappy people, but like, our livelihoods aren't at stake. The projects, the stuff we worked hard for isn't at stake. And it's like, all right, I just went through a move. Like, it took me like 5 minutes to find the microphone before doing this. So yeah.
So you're saying the podcast is kind of like when my dad texts me and I don't open the text because I want to open it later and give him a real thoughtful, good response. And then all of a sudden 3 days later, I remember, oh fuck, I didn't text my dad back. I mean, you're saying the podcast is kind of like that to you?
No, it's more along the lines of like, I just don't like your backhanded text messages of like, hey Matt, your lawn looks great. And I'm like, I know what the fuck you mean. You're not actually complimenting my lawn. You're just saying, hey, you had time to shovel mulch today. Why don't you hop on a podcast?
Hey Sevan.
Yeah, what?
Hey Sevan, when I text you, you need to start answering me quicker, just so you know.
Me?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Your dad? When your dad texts you?
Jesus.
When I text you, you answer quicker. You understand me, boy?
You wish. You wish. Here's the thing. I tried to that thread. You don't respond to it if we talk about the podcast, but if I talk about other stuff. And so I was actually genuinely interested. Why it looked like you were shoveling mulch on your Instagram, and I was actually genuinely interested in that. But you're right. It was being used as a tool to try to engage you on a subject outside of the podcast. But why do you need? Are you shoveling mulch? Is that wood chips to keep moisture in the ground? And why do you need to do that in Vermont?
Like, why do you need to do it anywhere?
I mean, California, you got to do it, or Arizona, you got to do it because you lose all the moisture in the ground.
No, it just looks nice. It was like, that was, I mean, the photos from like, I don't know, a week ago maybe. But it was like a rare day. Like, it's been cold as hell. And we had like a random like 65, 70 degree day. And, you know, like after like the winter thaw and all that stuff, it's like, you know, you need to spend an afternoon cleaning up the property. And so there was a whole group of us here, and I was like, all right, Saturday, green up day, let's do this. So I woke up and there was a dump truck of mulch in the driveway, so I didn't really have much of an option. It was like,
Who orders that? Who orders that, you or Sammy?
My buddy Tyler that lives in the house. So I don't even live in the house here, man. I'm just a visitor.
So he's like, hey, I think we should put some mulch down, and you're like, you just give it the green light and sign the check, and it shows up, and you unload it? Party?
Yeah, I don't even think I paid for it. I think he paid for it.
At what point do you move into the house?
At this point, probably never. Like, I think we're moving down to Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. So we gotta find a place there. So,
what, do you know a part? Austin or?
Yeah, I want to go like outskirts of Austin. I don't know if I want to be in the city.
Austin's a cool town.
And if I do go in the city, I would just want to get like a high rise, something like a condo up on like top hipster floor type thing.
There's some nice houses.
I like it though.
Yeah.
It's like, it's got the good parts of hipster. It's got the good food and coffee.
Exactly.
And like outdoor sports.
Yeah.
God, Josh, you're really bringing the energy today. I'm really feeling you.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Good,
did
man.
you quit drinking coffee?
I drank. I've actually upped my caffeine take. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Josh, how much you drinking? Because I'm on another level right now.
Oh, I bet you beat me then. I only used to do a cup and an espresso in the afternoon. Now I'm doing a cup in the morning, an espresso about an hour later, and then another espresso in the afternoon. So just
You're wild, man.
I know, I'm crazy.
Tell me, Matt, what are you doing?
The last 2 weeks I've been doing four double shots and a monster.
Oh
every
yeah, that's
day.
hardcore. That's hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Burning the candle at both ends, you know? Got to get shit done.
How's your no caffeine going, Sevan?
Fuck, the first week was so fucking hard. But I was drinking like 2 to 10 cups a day.
Are you still doing no caffeine?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for a year.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
crazy, right?
So
just to experiment, baby. Experiment.
dumb.
I'm
Dude,
experimenting.
you can wrap up an experiment in a weekend. Why are you going a whole fucking year?
And you know what's crazy? I have so many bags of good dudes too, and I'm like, I should do a giveaway on my Instagram.
should.
A year is good, right? So I can just be like, hey, I took a year off. What?
Go
Go.
ahead.
Why?
My energy.
Just to experiment. Like why? So you know what is interesting? The first week I quit drinking coffee. When I would wake up in the morning, I didn't even want to get out of bed. I was like, what the fuck is the point? My favorite thing about in the morning was getting up.
dude,
Seriously, was getting up and I literally walking
Yes.
to my coffee machine and fucking smelling the bag of good dudes and grinding away and a cup coming out. So the first week I was like, what do I do when I wake up?
Yeah, it has to be so boring.
Yeah,
It's
and then I
literally-
got.